Is that what they gonna tell the women, baby? I was just about to do it, but it just wasn't in the budget. It ain't in the budget.
It's not in the budget.
Yeah.
It's not in the budget, man.
But how do you get it in the budget? You can't wait. Anybody buying a real thing got to do with Right, well, hold on. It's not that I don't have it. It just ain't in the budget.
It's not in the budget. Life be like that.
Right, and I ain't never got to do it.
Come on, nigga. Look at the rings on your car.
Either way, like you can get it or you don't. Hey, my nigga, if it's not in the budget, it's probably not gonna happen.
Now, how you get it in the budget?
That's the question. How do you get it in the budget?
How you get it in the budget? Now, see, we might
You know better. You can't wait to get the game out. You trying to get it back now. You know we got to go like, man, we got to put the pin in it. I don't encourage them. I don't show them. It's a way, baby. It's for you, baby.
That's bullshit, man.
That's hilarious. That's literally what politicians do. And preachers. Yeah. But how do you get in the budget? What's the importance of the involvement to make sure, hey man, I need you to set that to the side?
Well, the council has power, right? They have the authority to say what is the needs of the people because the people tell them what they need, right? And the people tell the politician, the elected official, what they need. And when they tell them what they need, the politician, the elected official, has to verify that that is what it is. Let's say street paving, right? So we had a conversation today in our council chambers where one of our council members went off because he said, my roads are crumbling. And the people are complaining about flat tires and the rims and, you know, if you got those fly whips and you busting a tire every now and then, you're going to complain to somebody, right? That matters. And then just when people come into your town, I had a friend come into my town from Germany, and he was like, man, this road feel like I'm on a roller coaster. You don't want to hear that when you were part of the power, right? So now you have to go to the BA, who's the business administrator. You have to go to the...
Basically, your problem gotta be their problem, or else they don't give a fuck. That's basically everybody. Well, most of them. If you itch, you gotta make sure they at least feel it. Negative concept.
The administration and tell them, I need this to happen. And then when they tell you things like, well, we have to deal with DOT, Department of Transportation, from the state level, federal level, and wait for them to give us grants, that's not acceptable. You know, so then you lobby, you advocate, you fight for them to give you more money for your community because the people are telling you we need Avenue A to be clean and smooth because it's tearing our cars up. So now you fight for that. You fight for that money. And then, you know, when they tell you stuff like, well, that road won't be fixed until we get grant money until 2025, that's not acceptable.
What about if you like, well, I got some chicken for me, I made some money myself in the community, and we all want to put in.
No, you utilize your power by saying, I need you to pay for this desk, this table right here, right? And if they don't want to do it, they have other things that they need your vote on. they have other things that they need to pass.
So they start bargaining.
So can I translate that to the game? I just want to make sure why they call me the hood whisperer. Shout out to Charlamagne Scott. And shout out to Andre Taylor, Gordon Drake, a.k.a. Gordon Drake from Oakland. I just want to put the game in your life.
Put that stand on my
So
breast.
you can just put, I don't want to disrespect nobody against the pimp game, but just let me just take what he just said. So they said the people control what they want. He said they tell him I need this, I need that.
That stain on my brain.
So the pimp got 10, 12 women. I need shoes. I need clothes. I need this. I need a good house. I need to be able to do what I need to do in order to handle my business. One reason why Heidi Fleiss won the codes in the game, she empowered women. She didn't have to beat up on them. She didn't take all their money. Say, you know what, you got that. Take your money, do what you need to do. I'm empowering you. As long as you have what you need, I'm going to have what I need. So then when Heidi Fleiss going to the trick, the client, the whatever you want to call it, I got to have this because they need this. They need this. So as long as as long as the women are holding down their daddy or their mom or whatever it is, I got to have this because they can't work without it. They can't work without good clothes. They can't work without looking fly. I need their hair done. I need this. I need that. That's the same thing when you talk about constituents. You just don't understand you have the power as a constituent, as a voter, to say, I need this. It's the same thing in gangbang. A real OG gonna take care of his hood. A real OG gonna make sure y'all got everything y'all need. A lot of these celebrities that buy the gangbang, and I ain't gonna say no name, but some of them that be buying the gangbang. I ain't gonna say no name, but we know who they are. They main role coming in, and they, oh, he ain't official, he ain't this. No, everybody ain't no killer. Everybody got a role. So even when you come in the gangbang, hey, we need to make sure you got money on the table. We need to make sure you.
Everybody's not a killer. Some people are farmers. Gotta kill to eat. Feel like these niggas be following me. Say kill to survive.
We need to make sure that, and then that constituency, that power that keeps him strong, that keeps him in office. That's how he's able to get shit done. If you're not loud behind him and supporting behind him, like shout out to Eric Mays in Flint, Michigan, shout out to the brother, y'all probably seen some of his virals, the councilman, rest in peace to Eric Mays, the councilman that was going off on white people all the time. You've probably seen some of his videos on viral. They say, how do you do that? Because the people behind me. That makes a difference. When you have the people behind you, like the Verizon commercial, I do whatever I want in this motherfucker. Because at the end of the day, they vote me in, not you. That's why people relate, why Trump, why he's able to have 91 convictions, why he's able to do whatever he want to do. The people are behind him. It's not that we don't have the motivation. It's not that we don't have the dedication or the desire. It's just we're not taking our mentality and seeing that it is organizing. No different than gangbanging, no different than the game, no different than a man to go get women in the club, no different than women that know how to get niggas to buy bags and cars and all that. It's about organizing, having the mentality of making sure you're keeping whoever needs to be strong in the front and take care of the back. That's his responsibility. Make sure you take care of everybody. You ain't taking care of everybody, we're gonna go get chose. We can have like some what? Some gangsters or some what? She chose me. What did they say in the Mac? I chose me. Is that what they said in the Mac? That's what happens in politics. You didn't, she chose me. She said she wanted to come on this side because I got something better to offer. So it's his job to make sure everybody getting paid. And my job is to make sure they cut that check. What's happening with making sure this nonprofit get taken care of? What's happening to make sure 85 South got a budget? Any the power y'all got on this platform, if mayors and governors and councilmen and whoever ain't cutting y'all no check, we got a problem.
We got a problem then.
We got a problem. Yeah. That's real though. That's real.
Right, then you can get in touch with me, but you know what? If it's not in the budget, probably don't have it.
It's probably not gonna happen.
Don't make me fucking get in touch with my constituents.
You got real constituents. Yeah, you got real constituents. You got millions of people that tap into this platform.
So that's why it's important for rappers to try.
So, let's say right now, let's see, when I get paycheck, right? Whenever I have extra money and stuff, apart from investing, whatever it is, alright, I send that back to my peoples in Haiti, right? So, I am living in a car too, so, you know, you're trying to cut that shit out. But hey, so when I make it, alright, if y'all know where I'm going with this, yeah, you know what I mean? The extras that would go to, goes to them. You know, alright, let's go.
Probably try to transition.
What's
Because they
important?
got their influence.
Yeah.
You said somebody got to have some influence.
Right, what's important? What's important, like any other role? So push the line. My logo has somebody pushing the P, the U, the S, the H. Killer, our brother Killer Mike talks about this all the time. I don't need you being involved and going up thinking you can talk to Congress and trying to break laws down, all that type of shit. We just need you to do. Let's just talk about the street. We need you to just be the muscle. Just be the muscle. Nigga, I got 100 niggas behind me. Nigga. This we need to do this like this, or we can do this like that. Putting people in a trusted position to actually do this work for real matters. It's important.
You got a nuke? I got a nuke. Well, my shit nuclear. Yours just a nuke. No, I'm just saying.
Everybody got to have a role. One of the problems I have with a lot of hip hop artists, exception to him, is they want to do it all. Literally, other than pun intended. They want to be a rapper, they want to be a legislator, they want to be a councilman, they want to be a web, all these different things. Put your, like Killer Mike say, he got the mobilization. I don't have a platform that you guys have. I never will, unless I decide to get up and turn around and do 360 every time. But I could though, right? So I don't have a platform. So support people like me that's gonna make sure.
She could show that ass. But she being a lady. I ain't gonna lie, I seen there was this girl walking around here. Or this lady or so. She was asking me some stuff, right? I was gonna say she's beautiful, but then I said, hey, you look good. Just to see the reaction and shit. But yeah. Sometimes it's funny interaction with people. Or let's say people with a certain crowd meet with another person with a certain crowd, or a different city meet. It's very interesting.
You have what you need. Just don't make sure you have it organized. We brought 300 people to Atlanta. Mobilize and organize. That's it. Mobilize and organize. Man, what? Get where you been in. It matters. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Mobilize and get them lined up. And then the bottom, what the bottom gonna do? She gonna organize. Hey, say you need to do this, do that, do this, and that. Can I pop this game? I don't want to let that. Can I pop this game? It's the same thing. It's mobilizing, organizing. Same thing. There's no disrespect to anybody to take offense, but this is just where I come from. I can only speak from what I know. This is not what I read or what I heard. This is literally from the lifestyle I come from. So when we figure out how to do that and support the person best in position to do what they do, whether it's a muscle or a hustle, whatever it is, you need that in any gangbang.
I ain't gonna lie to that person. I don't know why people with power, or even people, some of them who use the power still turn out that way. You know, with the whole dictatorship stuff. And then you got your anarchy and all that, and city fighting. But yeah.
You need muscle, you need money. Every day they shooting everybody. Everybody don't have money. Some people put money in the game, some people put whatever.
You need to have money.
Right, so know your position. So I need the rappers to please. You don't have a platform, homie. You got the platform. But once you get them, who gonna train them? I have a master's in adult education. I train niggas for real. On how to really run, how to really win, how to really be an operator, how to really hold somebody accountable. They better hope I'm gonna get across these hip hop platforms. I'm telling you straight up, hey, they got 5 million people, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna either write this shit, or we gonna start organizing against you.
And that's what Pop told me too.
That's it.
In that hotel room. He said if we got 1 million people that buy our records,
Yep.
we can turn those 1 million buyers of records, of hip hop records, into millions of voters, into millions of followers. And this is before,
Yep.
you know, likes.
Yeah.
We gotta make a song for niggas to follow that.
But
Yeah.
we have to realize and understand our power, like Tez is talking about.
Hippity hop.
I tell people all the time, you got Sean over there in Belize, you know, leader of the opposition party. He's the first in the world because he won in Belize the year that I lost. and I'm the first in America. But let's realize that I tell people, even though you're not from Newark, New Jersey, where I'm an elected official, it doesn't matter. Utilize me from our culture with Newark, New Jersey. Come get property. Come utilize our blueprints, our platforms, and then take it back to your city. Take it back to your state. Let's mobilize and then let's organize so we can take over as a culture. Because if 85 South has 5 million people watching them, then 85 South can get a check.
Huge.
Well, what you mean they could?
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
By mobilizing.
As soon as money is in it, I ain't gonna lie, you get their attention a lot of time. Right? You're getting paid 20 an hour or 18, you hear about a 25 an hour, you're like, what? Yeah. It's like when they say the grass ain't greener on the underside. But then, what if it is? What if it's not? What if it's what you make it? Frito family, come on now.
It's money from everywhere. I need my federal funds. I need my state funds.
Right.
Yeah.
I need my
Everything.
Georgia lottery funds. I need all my funds.
Yeah.
They owe me some, at least some new balance.
I'm gonna give you an example.
I need old taxes.
$5 million. I'm like,
So I'm gonna give you an example of the power of the people, right? So I'm campaigning 2021. I won in 2022. And I go down this block in Newark, New Jersey called Pine Grove, right? And it's a lady on the block, a Haitian lady. They call her the mother of the block or the mayor of the block. I put lawn signs.
Yeah.
Now, most of my hood doesn't have lawns.
Not all Haitian are those, okay? But I still say it though, just cause. But, you know, it's a certain different lifestyle, right? But it's still pushing peace, right?
But this one area has lawns. I put lawn signs down through the entire area. I forgot maybe, let's say 5 houses. So I said, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, give the 5 houses the lawn signs. I feel like I got this area locked down. I come back with the 5 lawn signs the next day. All my lawn signs are gone. Oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, the op came through here. You know what I mean? And took my signs down and they took over. I go, and she's like, no, we're with you, but I need something. She took all of them. She had every neighbor, every resident take down the signs. So I said, why did you have to take down the signs? She said, because I have some things that are unanswered. The people. So she had all of the residents take down my signs until they got what they needed. They had some requests. They wanted to meet the mayor. They wanted us to promise certain things around the area, to get rid of a house that had some drug dealing on it, to rip down this house, rip down this tree. Little things when you think about it, but the power of them saying, we're not voting for you, we're not supporting you until you sit with us and do these demands. And then when we did that, all of the signs went back up.
And
The people, yo.
Designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Learn to make time for what makes you happy. 85 South.
Better help. Reach it. 85 South, yo.
Hey, what's up, Savage Man? Carlos Miller here with Prize Picks. We're a single entry create. Now look, super stay.
Prize Picks. 85 South.
Credit.
that's what I want people to
Kick off.
understand. Because
85 South.
we just need to all get on board. That's it about 2020. It's not about everybody. If you look at the word. For those who study the word, it wasn't about 10,000 in Gideon's army. It was about 300. That's why I always focus on 300. You don't need a bunch of people. More niggas spend more time saying, we just need everybody on board, we need everybody on board, we need everybody on board. No, you don't. I've watched LA come to Oklahoma City, start hoods with 2 niggas, with five niggas. Like, yeah, that's it. All it takes is 1 or 2 line pushes. 1 or 2 to say, this is how we gonna move, this is how it's gonna go, and watch them follow.
Hey, I know I'm one. Who's my 2? Or who's my 1? No egos. What's up?
You know anything about the word. We can have this conversation from the word to the streets when you watch the word. Moses didn't need everybody on board. It was only one Moses. Everybody didn't go to Mount Sinai. Nigga, only one Moses did that. So when he was able to have a conversation, organize the people, that's organizing, to say, no, we're going to go ahead and go to the promised land. Who those don't like it, die off. Who those want to go and follow, we going. So it's that same mentality. Instead of waiting on everybody else to get on board, you get on board. He's like, you just said about 20 people. When you look at your local races, this is why I focus on local races, and you look at the average person that gets elected, you're talking about sometimes 1,100 votes, 1,500 votes. I shout out to MCA. I tell my mom, they want you to run for Compton mayor. Compton mayor had less than 10,000 votes. You can't get 10,000? I know MCA can get 10,000. You got 5 generations under you. Instead of just, which I appreciate what he does with his football team. I appreciate that. Like, shout out to A. But now I'm trying to get you the whole budget. You know, shout out to Big U, doing what he doing. But shout out, we want the whole budget. We want the councilman at the table. When you talk about how many councilmen sit on your
9?
9. Did you hear that? 9 people got to make a decision. Niggas talking about people in Congress with, you got 435 plus members.
And all you need is the majority.
Right, and you need to, spending all this time talking about what Congress ain't doing and trickle down and don't trickle down, because you waiting on one person to have a vision to convince 300 and something of them they gonna never fuck with you. And it ain't their job to fuck with you. Their job is to push the line for their game.
Boy, this is shit right
here. Yeah, this is about,
all the crips that they got.
Man, I'll get your ass up. And hey, but this is facts. Man, I got Virginia Hill on good. No, seriously. Because again, I'm dead serious. I've got people elected. Shout out to Virginia Hill. Arrested 21 times. I got elected. So I'm telling you, she ran against 7 people. Been elected 3 times ever since. I'm telling you real facts because I know how to win. I worked on Bernie Sanders campaign.
Taking the hush money, taking the kickback money, and make sure that they come through the hood. Goddamn.
But can I say something? You don't have to. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you look at Marion Barry, I heard go. See, let me say something. You ain't gotta be. This is where I'm gonna let you know to say today. I'm like my clips. Like I ain't around but every 45 years. This guy. Look at me say. I'm telling you, no, this is serious. I'm like my son and the moon align. Don't have it every now and then, nigga, so take notes. What I'm trying to say is you don't have to take the hush money. Like, you don't have to take the hush money. You don't have to. When you look at Marion Barry, go watch the 9 lives of Marion Barry. Besides the host, besides the crack, besides the bullshit. That's what, besides the host, he was able to stay in office because you were behind him. When you know your power, it's over with. But also you have to hold him accountable. So we talking about the game. You said you was gonna get my hair, what's happening? You said I was gonna get her, what's happening? Where we at?
But you know how good you gotta be at being a mayor if you get caught smoking crack and get elected again.
Right.
He was in there making shit happen.
Because he took care of money.
But we still gonna do everything we said.
Can I tell you real game? That's why I gotta pop up on 85SOUTH every now and then.
You do.
The reason why it's important. For real. The reason why
As long as you make it happen, right? Promises to the people.
he was successful. He took niggas from the pen and gave them jobs through his pride program. He did what I did. When Virginia Hill, they said ain't no way you can win. They said you was arrested 21 times. They said you got a bad background. You ain't never, you know who went? Some niggas who niggas was felons. Y'all know you can't vote. Can your baby mama vote? Can your mama vote? Can you get us on board? This felon is just like you, nigga. When she get in, she'll understand how you move. So when you got people behind you, you can go and make those demands and say, my people.
Hey, my future is yet to be told. but it has been written, yet to be experienced, but have been felt. I don't know why I just thought of that, but yeah.
This. As long as the people are right, so there is a dual responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure I organize things, make sure you got everything that propose. It's his responsibility to make sure you do what you do. It ain't no difference in the dope game. You give me this, nigga, I'm bust this shit down. This shit better be
Like
right.
our community support that enough?
We don't know it enough.
Yeah, we don't
We
know.
don't know. It's the lack of information. It's the lack of information. Once niggas know how to move,
Lack of information. How do you differentiate what's true and what's not in a world full of not, but mix in with the truth, right? Alright, I'm weird, y'all.
Information can change
it changes it all.
Information will
It changes it all. And when people get upset, why you just talk about the hood? Why you just talk about that? We more than that. I know that. I got multiple degrees. I'm the civil documentary with attorney Benjamin Crump. I roll with the elite of the elite.
Right.
But what I know is
Mosquitoes.
That's fact.
I need to get some spray,
We're
but
gonna do
I'm
what
like,
needs to be done.
Right.
That's what they fear. They fear
I'm
our
gonna invest in
conversations
some
to brother
spray.
that never realize. Shout out to the homies in LA. When you realize in 1992, y'all turned LA upside down.
Right.
You brought a whole peace treaty together. They can't do that shit right now in the United States and Israel. That's power. Knowing that you have that type of power, and then go to the mayor and say, hey, what's happening? We in Inglewood. You got that SoFi Center you just built up?
Yeah.
We need about 50 contracts, straight up. When you having that conversation, it's just niggas don't know. They don't know that conversation needs to have. Ain't no different what the mafia do. We just haven't been organized on that level to really understand. And just so they know, we ain't talking about nothing illegal. I ain't talking about nothing illegal. Nothing illegal. We gotta take some motherfucking hush money. We got 5,000 niggas behind us. No, tell them niggas to hush. We the hush money, nigga. You gonna shut up and do it our way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you move. But we gonna get loud. See, that's the difference. We gonna get loud on these motherfuckers. You got to push somebody out. Like
hey, that's why I watch this shit, yo. It's informational and comedic at the same time.
you gotta get loud. Yeah.
But we loud
About the wrong shit. We gotta get loud about the right shit.
We gotta start moving on the shit. Like shit looking like it's about to happen, and everybody like shit. We don't act, you know what I'm saying? Well, we need to act first.
Right.
Like we don't need to wait till some
Be
shit
proactive. But it's just organizing. It's just 85 South we've been trying to shut up. We've been trying to get me on for like the last year. I'm not trying to be famous and this and that. I'm doing what God called me to do. By working with you, by working with the Breakfast Club, by working with Do It All, by working with the I'm just saying, just send just a couple niggas my way. Just a couple niggas my way. And so we can actually
sound like a real hood nigga.
Man, I'm what I do. Yeah, but I do. It's pure. My life is played pure. You didn't think I know that lingo, did you? You didn't think I know that lingo. They keep on testing me on the lingo. So I got to know that lingo. That shit pure. I'm
Like when you think about it, right? The money is already there.
Yeah.
Like because when you get $billion budgets, sometimes it's just moving the money around. Like let's take Newark for instance. Newark, New Jersey. We have when everybody was talking about defunding the police. You know, and police was fighting against the city, don't defund us. What we did is we didn't defund the police. We said, all right, you have a community budget, right? You have a budget that is community service. So we're going to take 5% of that budget. And in our city, that's $17 million, right? So if you take $17 million and you give it to nonprofit organizations who's been doing the work for free.
Like shout out to my son, you know, boycott
Shout out to, Kalisha Wingfield Hill. Shout out to One Hood. You take felons. If you put $100,000 in a felon pocket and tell him, all I need you to do is do the work. What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna do the work like it's $1 million you gave them, right? So we took money, $17 million, and we spread it around around people who were felons, people, you know, we have certain areas that you can't go into if you come from City Hall. We have certain areas.
AKA check-in.
Right.
Make sure they keep it on top of
Certain hood, you gotta check in. So we have felons that we tell them, our mayor, man, shout out to Roger Barack, but he would tell them, look, I need the murder rate to drop in this area. So they might not get paid for the first year, but they'll go into the area and say, we're going to reduce the rate. So if there's 5 people that got murdered in that area, 7 people that got murdered in that area, after 1 year, after 6 months, if it drops from that rate, if it drops from 5 to 3, if it drops from 7 to 4, that's your show.
No.
This nigga don't smoke a nigga for a year and a half and then you know.
No, by the time it catch up. Yeah. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. It matters. It matters again. Yes, it matters. There's no difference in the penitentiary when you got the car. Who's in charge of the car? Who's the shot caller? I remember Oz did a fictional episode about it, but it was very real. When they were trying to reduce the murder rate in the penitentiary. If I'm trying to do right, I'm talking to the niggas on call. I'm talking to the shot caller. It down to the conflict resolution. That's why Willie and I do conflict resolution. I want to Supreme Court conflict resolution on civil. So when you talk about conflict, the homies keep shit in line. It ain't no long time. It's just simple. We're gonna get this money. When you look at why people are gangbanging, why they're involved in the streets, is because of what? Property, money. So when you take care of the hood, and you say, man, instead of doing this, instead of shooting your brother, instead of whatever, I'm gonna give you a job. I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to stop this shit. When you're doing that, then you're solving the problem, because the nigga is really just looking for a check. So it ain't no long time. It is how we organizing behind it, how we moving people forward. When you, I just tell you, 1992. When the Peace Treaty happened, a lot of reasons why that shit fell apart is because the money that was promised to Jim Brown, the money that was promised to those nonprofits, the money that was supposed to get trickled down, never made it to the hood. Same thing that happened with George Floyd in 2020. These companies said they were going to give over $100 billion to take care of black folks, make sure we on the same page, and they never did it. But when I'm saying, hey, as a senior advisor for the George Floyd family, what's up with the money? And niggas ain't behind me, and they ain't saying what's up with the money, then ain't nobody gonna get no money. So it's important that the mobilization, I try to tell hip hop, you can have a mic, you can have all the shine, whatever, just wave it to the home, because that's like,
She tells them get the money. Yeah. But she's exactly right, because in New York, the crime rate has been the lowest it has been in 60 years. That's because we got the felons and all of them doing the work.
Right. Before that, they didn't know who to talk to. Right. They didn't know who to talk to. So his connection matters.
Yeah, that's it.
They didn't know who to talk to. If I say, where you go check in Detroit? Who know the answer? You like everybody gotta know like who is who. So when you don't have us at the table, which is why this hip hop task force is important.
Right.
I'm not talking about these motherfuckers just on campaign trails. I know hip hop and I listen. No, nigga, who really lives this shit. When you don't have the right people at the table, know who to talk to, how to move, to really make a difference. That's where why it doesn't trickle down. It's trickling. It just ain't trickling up. It's trickling like motherfucker. But it gotta. And can I say something just right quick about the movies? Because you said just like in the movies, you made a statement. Something about movies, and I want to say this because you guys are entertainment. I'm not just talking about hip hop. I'm even talking about entertainment period.
Right.
I talk about Tubi a lot, and I'm going to shout this out to all Tubi directors. Shout out to Tubi. Shout out to Glenn Tattoo Man Page. Like really good. Tattoo Man Page.
No.
Yeah. From Detroit. Oh, good. Yeah. Shout out to him. One thing I'm always talking about is y'all gotta get organized though. I'm looking at Detroit, literally Detroit and Atlanta. Y'all running this shit. Why y'all not organized? See, as an organizer, I'll be like, man, nigga, y'all should be running. I was looking at one of the actors saying, hey, y'all, make sure y'all at Tubi, let them know to release my film. Like, nigga, we doing this on Instagram? We got millions of motherfuckers behind y'all. This ain't no begging, no tubing. Nigga, this going in the door. Hey, what's happening?
It's your fault. Because it took you too long to get here. Now you need to introduce the world to the organizers.
The organizers, man, I'm trying to get niggas on board. It's no way, and let me give you this game. Same way they did with Fox. Same way they did. Remember when YouTube was paying everybody? And he was getting paid off YouTube during the pandemic? How they tricked niggas in the, oh, all you gotta do, they do 4, 5, 6, niggas getting money. There's some people y'all, yeah. Right. But remember, look what happened last year. They dropped it 90%. They did the same shit they did Black Mirror. Yeah, they did the same shit every time. They dropped the revenue 90%. They told everybody, hey, y'all come in. Remember, everybody was, there's some people y'all don't have on the show that y'all should have had when y'all had some of these viral sensations.
Wait a minute. I just need you to repeat one thing.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
Tell them what percentage they dropped the revenue.
90%.
So you're saying YouTube dropped the revenue 90%. So it would only make sense to like have your own app and control your own media, right? Welcome back to the 85 South Show.
Right. They dropped it. So this is
They wouldn't believe it if I said it.
Yeah.
They
But
wouldn't
this is the
understand.
game. Yeah, no, this is the game, and this is how it works. So YouTube hyped your ass up.
Yep.
Every nigga thought they, all you gotta do is just upload 4, 5, 6, because they realized it was an opportunity. Everybody was at home, so everybody was a comedian. Everybody got a skit. Everybody got a podcast. Them podcasts been dropped since then. Though. See, now we really about that shit. When the light is
Real quick, man, because I don't think people get it. Like, Tez is official. Like, I'm in politics, right? You don't know what an elected official is, a councilman, or whatever that position is, until you actually become it, right? She is what policymakers, she is what elected officials wish for. Forget the hip-hop for a minute. She is multi-six figures without hip-hop in the political world.
That's wrong.
But she's saying, I am making myself available to the culture of hip-hop. We don't get that, right? And I understand, because even when I first ran, people were looking at me saying, I have some people that say, I said, why you support me when I first ran? They said, dude, I was just trying to make sure you wasn't doing the mace.
playing the game.
That nigga fool.
No disrespect. I'm just telling you what was told to me. I was trying to make sure you weren't doing the mace. Right? Now that they know I'm official, they're reaching out now, 8 years later.
Right.
But I'm telling you, do not please cultural hip-hop. The people who sell millions of records, the people who are multi-millionaires, the people who really need things for their community, please do not sleep on Tesla Figueroa. I'm telling you. And I'm saying that because I would hire her for any of my campaigns. Like, it's really gangster. When you want to, this is
This is gangster shit.
no, I mean, the Irish created this voting system and all that, this politics stuff hundreds of years ago, right? They were involved in all of that type of stuff. We have our very own, I mean, they call it a hood whisperer and all that, but I don't want to make it a joke. I mean, we have some wine, you know what I mean, some aroma in the air, we good, 85 South is an issue, but I don't want us to lose focus on who we really have sitting on this couch.
Thank you. Can I give you a test? Thank you so much, brother. But I just believe in us for real. And when I talk about real receipts and how important the hood is, so I was the National Racial Justice Director for Bernie Sanders in 2015. This is when nobody knew who Bernie Sanders was. They was like, who's Bernie Sanders? The one with the gray, and he did it. Okay. I remember my ex-husband dropped me off at the airport like, man, you just wasted your time. Like, I just believe. They sent me to Michigan. And I was the only one, the national black staff, like 12 of us. You know, they worked on the national level. I was the only black one. I got a baby in 4th grade, going home one weekend to see her. The next weekend, my mother's dying of cancer, so I'm going back and forth. That was when I got my iPhone for the very first time, so I could FaceTime to see my mother, you know, on a daily basis. So when we talk about organizing Bernie Sanders, going to see my mom was dying of cancer, about 6 months lived, also taking care of my baby in 5th grade, I went to Flint. I want you to know how powerful the hood is. Went to Flint. Now this is when Hillary Clinton had Detroit all on lock. Everybody said, ain't no way she got Detroit on lock. All black people vote Hillary Clinton, ain't no problem. I'm working with Bernie Sanders. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? This is where the street mentality. I'm just going to the outskirts. Now, how many niggas did this on that Shut Up Ice Cube road vacation day? So many niggas took over so many hoods while you were doing this, we over doing that. It's the same mentality. I said, let me go to Flint, because they ain't been to Flint in a minute. They just taking advantage. Got Detroit. Yeah, same thing. Went to Flint. Drop me off. Let me drop me off in the hood. Let me go holler barbershops, whatever. Met Danielle Green. Danielle Green, hey, can you bring me about 4 or 5 people to meet Bernie Sanders? Now, Bernie Sanders has never... People say he's never, you ain't never seen no black people. In Vermont, it's probably less than 10%, 5% black people. So they had never seen Bernie Sanders as a black person. I go get Danielle Green. Come on, Danielle Green. 3, 4 people come in the room. Bernie Sanders took a picture of Danielle Green, took a picture hugging her. For the first time, Bernie Sanders was shown sympathetic. The cameraman is happy, which is why the camera's so important. The cameraman is happy to show him in an empathetic way. Everybody else said Bernie Sanders don't show no emotion. He don't do this. He don't cry. Yeah, yes. And he told me, I just don't do that. But for that very moment, you were able to see empathy. They took that commercial, ran that commercial all through Michigan, that one commercial with Danielle Green, and we were able to flip that state by 2% historic vote. Now, this is where Bernie Sanders fucked up. You didn't continue the relationship with Danielle Green. See, I'm gonna continue the relationship with Danielle Green. Y'all just came in, y'all moved on. What he didn't know is Danielle Green got so inspired that she became a state board.
That's right.
She started serving on the school board. You didn't know that because you just thought, let's just come in, take pictures, and keep on moving. I say the contact people, that's how I met Eric Mays. That's why when Eric Mays died, before he hit the media, before he hit the media, Danielle Green started, hey, Eric Mays is no longer with it. When you keep those relationships 8 years in the game, when we were able, I'm senior public policy advisor for Attorney Crump. When it was time to go sue Flint,
No, we're not speaking past.
that's not speaking past.
Attorney Crump, like black and brown issues, he's fought for and continues to fight for when it comes to civil cases, and she is the advisor for him. Like
I get what you're saying. Watch this.
I'm gonna go with the title.
I see a lot in his documentary Civil. I'm the only one with a speaking that they captured speaking, which was impromptu, around the 20-minute mark. They followed him for 2 years. And the director that directed Michelle Obama was becoming, she was his director, and I was the only one they caught on camera, like, hey, this speech gotta go.
I keep trying to pause it, y'all, but this is at 85 South. Also, peace, brothers.
But shout out to him. But the point, what I'm trying to say is, when I was there organizing for Bernie Sanders, I was like, hey, y'all got that water crisis, y'all got that problem, make sure you can come over here, let's get this paper. Took 2 or 3 years after that, over $600 million loss of victory in Flint. The point is, when you stay connected to the people, when you're able to say, let me show you how to move this, how to bust this down, how to get it ain't just this, we bust this shit down by 4, 5, 6 different ways, so you can have power. It ain't the hush money. It ain't Trump's people offer me. I tell that story all the time. Michael Cohen, the one who flipped on Trump. The one who flipped on Trump. First time they ever seen me on Fox News. I'm one of the few at Fox News. I'm one of the best. Let's be clear about that. Anybody might let that up. And the Fox just going clear. But then debating white supremacists head up. I'm one of them ones. But when I got off the stage for the very first time, Michael Cohen said, this was 2015, I'll make you rich, I'll make you famous. Just come on the Trump team. I said, no, I'm cool. Before Candace Owens was she was a Democrat, they offered that bag to me.
when she was a Democrat.
Can I say it again? I said when she was a Democrat, they offered that bag to me. I'm on Fox 60 to 100 times every year for the last 9 years straight. No question about it. No question about it. She got a bag. My community, there's no money.
What is your price? History always repeats itself, right?
She got mad. No question. Well, what they do is they uplift you like how they beg on this platform. Come on, let's give me 5 minutes. They make sure she's in position. They make sure ain't no disrespect to her. Hey, I know what it is. They make sure she's in position. They make sure she get the views. They make sure people look to her. They make sure they put the muscle behind her hustle.
That's right.
So when you put, because it regurgitates their message. She's a messenger for what they believe in.
Of course.
So when she did a documentary against George Floyd, did a whole documentary on the Daily Caller and got the funding for it, got the support for it, got everything to say, no, this man was just a dope dealer. What nobody trying to put money behind me and senior advisor for George Floyd's family.
That's right.
So who gonna speak on George Floyd's behalf? Who gonna say no? This is what it is. Who gonna do that? But it requires this platform. Like I need y'all for real. You gotta, for real. Like ain't no check on this. Cause always you must get where the check at? Cause I don't work for the Democrat Party. I blast they motherfucking. I blast that Bernie Sanders. You racial. You got racial problems on your. I sued the Bernie Sanders movement for anti-black discrimination. And call them out plenty of times, so it ain't black first. Bottom
putting George Floyd on the steps of the porch. We put the statue of George Floyd on the steps of City Hall on the bench, and it was given to us. So we have a statue in the city of Newark with George Floyd sitting on the bench in front of City Hall.
Now let me tell you some game. Just as a side note, because we want the statue. But let me tell you what I actually did. When Change.org, shout out to Change.org, asking y'all to sign this petition, do all of this. When Change.org said, you know what, we need your permission to put a, what you call it when they do the, like the picture of you in the, like the hologram. So they called, they said, we need permission. This is how this game works. We need permission to do George Floyd hologram. No problem. What y'all got for the George Floyd Foundation though? That's right. What y'all got for the George Floyd Foundation? Because Change.org has raised plenty of black folks. Y'all stay giving out this petition. Y'all stay asking us to do this. So what I want to know is, one, when y'all unveil the hologram in Virginia, I need George Floyd family there. Number two, I need to make sure y'all write that motherfucking check. It ain't just gonna be about no statue. We need that paper. And guess what Change.org did? So if you go watch Civil, you go watch that documentary, you fast forward to the 20-minute mark, you'll see me. That was in Virginia at the Change.org. I demanded that you bring the family there. It ain't just about y'all. And then when they put us in a crappy ass hotel room, man, the price yesterday's price ain't today's price. Man, we got that shit got to get real serious. So that's a 6-figure check. And not only did they write a 6-figure check to the George Floyd Foundation, that was the first time they ever gave money to a black family. That they raised all this money. And they created an entire program off of that. So you're not having nobody say, hey, what's happening, honey? We need to know all this hologram shit sounds good, but
and we need a residual.
That's it. So it's nothing wrong with having that conversation. So if y'all get behind people like a candidate, again, I'll knock the hustle. Do what you do, baby. Hey, do what you do. But we have to have our platform supporting me too. Ain't no money in this for me. Trust me. For real, no, real talk. Where did it go? Huh? Yeah, where did it go? No, hey, man, where
the Louis Vuitton? Vacation credit cards.
No, that's real talk. Yeah, no, real talk.
Where all the stolen money go?
Yeah, I mean, where did it go?
Realize how we had 85SOUTH
Well, y'all can come here anytime y'all want to.
I've already told I'm here to do the news once a month. I relocate to Atlanta. I just want us to know. Man, for real. No, I just want us to know. Tupac said,
we got a whole news desk, and you need to come
in a way people understand it. Tupac said, you give me 10 years, I have my own political party. He said that.
And I was recruited by it.
Yeah, he said that. So this is a real life example.
You know what's bugged out to me is that when I say that, I never had the person in the room that was actually with me, with him that night. And I got my frat brother over there who's from Duval County. Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, he was literally with me that night. So it's bugged out when I usually tell a story. He's not around. I'm in Jersey. You know, he's in Florida or Georgia. But to see him sitting here, when I say that, it's different because for me, it just reconfirms like, nah, it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, mamas. For real. So,
Mamas.
man.
That's dope. That's some real shit.
Sometimes people can see things for you that you can't see. Man. Somebody just saw you as a leader, somebody that, you know, foot the bill for the change.
But he said, I want you to do it in Newark. I want Tresh to do it in East Orange. I want Common to do it in Chicago. I'm going to do it in Oakland. And if Oakland don't accept me, I'm going to do it in Baltimore.
Nigga, the Oakland would have accepted that nigga. Right here, little baby.
I don't know if anybody has any children that's 18 to 20 or whatever, but I don't know if your 18 to 20-year-old is talking like that. Man, was talking like that.
Man, hold on. Before Martin Luther King was, before Malcolm X was talking about that shit way ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time. I consider myself his wife. I do. Hell yeah. I saw man. No, he
Still rider. What's the definition of a rider? Revolutionary. And then you gotta search up, Google the rest of the meanings, man.
Well, most of the outlaws, they from Jersey.
Yeah. No, that's what he said. Yes. When he said no. When he you know, when you talk about the Roses of Concord, which is from Pac.
Hey. It's a calmness. Trying to achieve calmness. Not showing it, but internally.
He said, me and my girlfriend. Bam. Even though she's talking about my girlfriend. Just give me a motherfucker.
She is the girl.
So we can have a conversation so they can know, no, you fuck with Carlos. How we gonna do? This is how the mafia do. Again, it's not illegal. It's nothing but going out of time. It's just simply saying that this ain't some jokes and views, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit.
Since I was a kid, yo, I don't know why. I can't tell you. That's for another video, but if I had a party that's real life, I just like, oh, I'm gonna give my life away with you, but like a real life, you feel me? I'm gonna give my life, like, I'm gonna live for this cause every day doing certain stuff, like that type of group. Like support each other type of group. Like basically that imaginary how we supposed to be. That perfect world. Man. I just need me like, I feel like just 2, I'm good, yo. Or not me, but we.
This shit different,
man. Hit up Los, man.
Send the check. Send the money. I'm gonna do the right shit with the money.
3 minutes.
Money.
Right. No, we get loud. You are the gangster in charge, not the other way around.
Absolutely.
You run this shit. One thing about politicians, they keep people in the room, and it don't have to be a whole bunch of people in the room. I did a couple of them. It don't have that's people. That's the part.
Just give me 3 of your best guys.
That's it. I just want y'all to know what y'all have, how powerful it is, even if it is wrong, loud or wrong. You know, a lot of people get upset. They don't know what they talking about. They don't know. That's all right. Just sound with them. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure this
We'll
shit
figure
out.
this shit out. You got your own opinion. I talk to a lot of black conservatives. Like, you believe in what you believe. You really pay attention.
Who you calling a black conservative?
A lot of people are black conservatives.
See, you gotta talk to them.
When you look at the majority, black, let me tell you why. There's a difference between conservative and Republican. Republican is how you vote. Conservative is how you.
Explain. Let's go back.
No.
Let me tell you why. There's a difference between conservative and Republican. Republican is how you vote. Conservative is how you think. So when we talk about, and that's the difference people gotta understand. When you talk about conservative values, when I look at my grandmother, who didn't believe in abortions, didn't believe in same-sex marriage, grew up in the Midwest, who didn't believe in charity, but wanted to give you shit. She'd tell me, hey, you gotta sit on your own bottom. You should have managed your money. You should you gotta do that. But she ain't got no problem.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For a lifetime, if I'm in a trouble or something, I mostly get a job, or obviously we all did some stuff when we were younger, but nothing but, crazy, hopefully, but it all depends what you consider crazy. But long story short, mostly got a job always, and guess what? We invest that money and we get some yay. You know?
Into the food pantry. I'm gonna get this, but you gonna make sure you know how to sit on your own bottom. Those are
basically what I'm trying to say is I think even if I try to apply for food stamp, that shit would bounce or something. Cause I tried it and that thing just bounced for some reason. So me in life, my life is just supposed to, you feel me? I hustle for me. I basically, even when I'm sitting on my ass, I'm still thinking of plans and reading. Like right now, I got books. I might read it and think about it. I smoke weed, so currently I have nothing but time. But of course, that's why we all think when we're young, right? Shit. Yeah, damn, I'm thinking about that.
conservative values. Give charity. But she votes Democrat. I
got this little natural light I'm drinking.
But because of the way the parties have been set up, she votes Democrat.
I do not condone it, but like I said, natural light, this thing is 4-something%, maybe 5. But for me, I've been drinking for 3 days straight, but I drink like maybe 1 or 2 beers, and he still hit me because, I don't know. I try to do workout stuff, and these beers are mostly water, I think. But it's not like we drinking it for. This week's probably the last time we be, evolution, yo.
Democrat. So when I say black people have a lot of conservative values, I'm talking about our value system, especially in the South. What we believe is important. I tell you, every rapper is a conservative.
What are your morals? Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am? Or is that like a challenge? Or do you say it to some others when you don't say it to others? What's going on, y'all? Let me know.
You believe in two ways. You'll bust a nigga down. You believe in carry on shit. You believe in your own money. I ride, I get it, it's mine, I spend it. Nigga, that's Republican value.
Do you feel like let's say, I don't pick sides, but let's say most of the world ideology is leaning toward Republican. Because everybody right now, or when you're in the struggle, you really need it. So I think that's what appeals to you, right? Or, my experiences. But we live, we learn. But I found out some people know, but they just don't, just choose to not do.
That's it. Hey, man, when you look at all, I first time no, I'm saying when you have the wrong voices. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm more towards left than right. No, seriously, every rapper is. When I lean more towards left because of our social connection to the hood, want to make sure the boys take care. Everything you got to make sure they got turkeys, make sure they got this, make sure they got that. So that's our liberal position. But when you look at just like entrepreneurship. When we look at how do I get my money? I won U.S. Department of Commerce last year for Entrepreneur of the Year. When I look at how we getting this money, how we moving, who want to pay more taxes? I want to pay less taxes. When I look at the homies who got weed dispensaries and man, they killing me on the taxes. That's a Republican conversation. So we just have to know like where are.
Like I was saying, if it's beneficial. You know how everybody say, I love my kid, I would do everything for my kid? But then sometimes some parents end up cursing their kids out when those kids grow up, or show some type of animosity, or some type of you owe me. But that's another topic. Let's go.
And remove party aside and have the conversation on what best serves us. If you're going to give license a nigga to run legal weed dispensaries, then make sure we're taxing people correctly so they don't go back in the pen for the shit they could be doing legal.
Yo, I know I'm pausing it, but y'all know I gotta do this so I don't get, I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just talking so I don't get fined. So y'all gotta bear with me, y'all. Alright?
I like to say his name a lot. But Jake in Newark, who Ma was intricate in making sure that they have a nice dispensary lounge.
Yeah, I need all the info. Because once they start sending these checks in, I'm gonna need somewhere to get together with my people and discuss policies. And I can be in touch with the people. Yeah.
And all of that, but
Shit, you bullshit. Y'all about to start getting called on me once in a while. What you want to do?
No, real talk. Like that.
See where you at, what you want to do,
you
where you want to ride.
And that's how they do the
Shorty shouldn't ride. Sitting in my back seat, top seat. Stop me, baby, you're my rider. I love me, she got the money. Flip
with
it.
Farside and Onyx and nonfiction. Right into a meeting talking about the budget for the biggest city in the state of New Jersey.
That's hard.
That's hip hop. Yeah. But that is derived from conversations with people like Tupac Shakur and other people. Tenzin Figueroa. Like this is what we are. We are not just one thing. Right. We can be the 85 South.
Or you just black, or you just African, or you just Dominican, or you just whatever you are. Haitian, Caribbean, whatever. Or you just white, or you just Hispanic. You hear the crows, man. This might be a good sign. You know? It's perfect.
Show, and then we can.
Why is it one crow? Why isn't it like 2 or 3? My dude calling out. But hey.
being the mayor's office on Monday.
No, y'all just turned us up. This is the 85 South Community Service Police.
Let me show you how impactful this is. So y'all may have heard. So I do my page on the Breakfast Club. I did.
Hey, how many, instead of giving your lives, y'all willing to live for something? I'm saying truly live for something. Not faking it. I'm saying truly live for something. Regardless, you ain't got nobody by your side, but you know where you're gonna be or where you strive to be. How many will give up certain things, or if you live in an apartment or whatever it is, will give that up? You know, before you bring a kid into the world. I'm not talking about the people that got a kid, so your circumstance is different. You might have to. But how many of you think of, you ever calculate how much you pay for rent in like a year? You know you could own like a fucking, it's like McDonald's, bruh. McDonald's expensive. You know for something you can get in McDonald's, you can get like a whole meal, fries, burgers, drink at fucking Wendy's for what you can get at McDonald's in certain areas. Like in my area right now in Maryland, Hagerstown. You know? But it's like, I don't know.
The front page news during the time Trump had his indictment.
Shout out
I want you to know how impactful this is. You have the first president of the United States on trial right now. Juror number 5. They said, where you get your news? She said, TikTok, Google, sometimes the Breakfast Club. Do y'all know how powerful that is? Now, y'all, when I do my Instagram live, they didn't hear it. Do you know that's in the history books? You have the first time ever, juror number 5.
I feel like the world is, I don't know, just my opinion, y'all. I sometimes think it's like a favor for a favor. You know, where you do a favor, so you pretend the person, if you see the person do something, maybe that person did you 2 favors, so you pretend that person don't see. I mean, you pretend you don't see whatever that person did or say. Or it's like if you smoke weed, you just pretend like the person didn't say whatever he said. If you have an argument. But still, in life, you know, if you move like that, what happened already happened. So all I say is, you give it room to grow, it will grow. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I can explain it. You give it room to grow, it will grow. You get bullied once, you get bullied twice. At least throw a fight. You feel me?
They didn't know that. They didn't know when I do live, I do my Instagram live, everybody follow me, I always say, put a 5 in the chat if you hear me. Put a 5 in the chat, I'm known, that's my number. Put 5 in the chat if you hear me. That was confirmation. Baby, I got you 5 on. I got 5 on, was what the song said, didn't it? It said I got 5 on. Y'all didn't get that. Let me say it one time. They said I got 5 on.
You see that? You mean a 5 like this?
Kind of like 85. We talking about looking numbers. Can I preach this game too? Can I preach this game too? Show me nigga that you're the 5 they don't understand how powerful fire was.
You know, my favorite movie like this.
Man, it's so powerful that you hit it. It went over your head. It went over your head. So 10 years ago when I said the days of using hip hop as a political fundraising without ability to heal the story that hip hop tells is over. So although you thought she was just saying something, you thought it was just. I understand how the Lord works. I understand the 10 Commandments for a reason. I understand the 10 is completely 5 is halfway. We got more to do. Can I go ahead and preach? Can I preach? Yeah,
No against any religion or whatever, but even if you believe in what you believe in, do you ever sit down and talk about, or at least make up some type of controversy or some type of argument, but like not just any argument? You mean like you trying to get some, not just selfishly, but improve the knowledge, or you trying to challenge something, not trying to change each other's belief, but just, you know, like if Jesus walked on water, how could whatever, blah blah blah, or if Moses crossed the sea, how, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, hit me up in the comment section.
They did it. I said we got more to do. Juror number 5 had a lot of power. It's power in the word. So it could have been anybody. But could have been anybody. It's 12 jurors. Why did the Lord pick 5? Why did they say? What did you listen to? I listened to the Breakfast Club news. Okay. Not nobody else?
Come on, the Breakfast Club.
Nobody.
Hey, who got the games from the Breakfast Club? I remember some people were talking about a Breakfast Club interview, but not trying to make this long, but there's certain games you get from certain podcasts, even this one, but there's certain games you don't get.
So you mean in the morning, 20, 18? I think I do. At least I do. Play with God if you want to. See, that was.
Do you get your news from one source or multiple sources? See, I can't even speak English right, but you gotta have some backup or something to say, hey, you know, if you didn't see it with your eyes, even sometimes, even now, what we see with our eyes is, we might be colorblind or
going through a really tough time. And during the 5 popped in and said, I got you. Don't worry about it. Just like when you went to Mount Sinai. I was on Mount Sinai. I'm in social media for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm on Mount Sinai every now and then. So why y'all social media? Because I'm on Mount Sinai. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I don't know what it is. I need to go up and figure it out. 10 Commandments, I'm right. Go down there, get upset, get frustrated, niggas start telling down. Sound like a little bit of completion. So when juror number 5 stepped in the building and said the Breakfast Club, they said, oh, it's okay, we don't want to sit here. That was confirmation for me. Because we halfway through. So, man, that man is real. I'm telling you.
Motherfuckers do be eye on him.
Man.
We are the way things move. Right. 85 South is hip hop. Tons of room is hip hop. Do it all is hip hop. They watch us. Now we are politics. They're watching us.
And it's the scariest thing in the world. But you have to the line.
Hey, I live in my car and sometimes I talk out loud just to practice my words and to just explain shit to myself. Mostly I'm doing it right now, mostly out loud, this loud, cause you know y'all watching me, fam. But you know, sometimes we gotta talk to ourselves or pronouncing a word and practice to ourselves, you know. Regardless of how we get judged, cause regardless, we will get judged. But if you reach that road, glory.
As long as you have people behind you, you can do anything. Anything out of all. I'm serious. I go back to that. New York is the largest. I just gotta put Panning at it again. The largest city in the country.
Right.
Out of millions of jurors. Millions that they could choose from.
Why are so divided?
How did I select you for this moment? How was it you? This moment, this hour, this
But still confided in each other. Partly.
time. And to assign you this number.
It's about
People that follow me on IG know. That's my thing I always say. If y'all with me, I got a witness in the house, put 5 in the chat. I'm known for that. So out of everybody I select you for this moment, it gotta be something. It gotta be something bigger than just entertainment is important. Galvanizing our community is important.
Definitely.
Everything we do is important, but I want you to take that entertainment and not have to beg to. Just going back to that.
They
reduced it 90%. What you think about to happen to Tubi? You think they're gonna let you keep making things? And but they back to tax niggas. So I'm trying to tell directors, come on, let's get organized. And let me say this, because I know people, I gotta say this, thank y'all for giving me the time. Right now, people joke a lot about Tubi. You know, always blues, always bullshit, always this. What I'm trying to tell people, it's good solid. You need to understand, putting niggas to work. People are taking direct, becoming directors, becoming producers. I'm trying to get paid. If Tyler Perry had Tubi, when he first started, that nigga would have been on there. Because Tubi says, we ain't waiting on Hollywood, nigga. You ain't gonna keep gatekeep. We gonna get up here, we gonna make this paper. I gotta stress this, because I'm really trying to get directors to fuck with me. Because what you need to understand is when you have that type of power, they will be cutting your ass out in a year or two. I'm looking now. Hey, hashtag Tubi. And let them know, put it on. They ain't giving a fuck about your hashtag. We need to be organized and say, we'll shut this bitch down. We got 20 million views between these three, this director, that director, all the trouble. Shut this bitch down. You either gonna open, release this shit, or nothing.
Right.
When you ain't coming in with that kind of power, when it's time for the streamers, they gonna drop this shit too. Again, shout out to Congressman involvement on the hip hop task force. One of the policies that he's pushing is the streaming policy. Rappers getting paid 0.0003% of your stream. You ain't even getting a penny for that shit. Why y'all not organizing and having a conversation? You can't get a penny. You can't get a penny. But niggas call that. Why we not organizing? Is this or nothing? Is this or nothing? Tubi, y'all should be really saying, no, we got collective and not everybody. Just 2 or 3. It don't take everybody. 2 or 3. Say, hey, we got 50 million of you release this shit. We want our shit guaranteed our return for the next 10 years.
Right.
That's why Fox News. People don't understand why Fox News is so powerful, because they negotiated a deal with every cable distributor. That's what people don't know. Even when you say, I don't support Fox News, you got cable, $2 going to Fox News. They didn't negotiate like MSNBC. They didn't negotiate like CNN. Fox News is the most profitable and the number one news outlet in the country. People say, oh, how they number one? Only old people watch.
Guess what we're investing in? I remember watching Fox News with my auntie before she passed away. But I don't know. I know it's like a black network, or it started but you know, get the money and get out.
Not only they beat out ESPN and Nickelodeon. Yes, they are the number one basic cable, not including your premium channels. They are number one and have been for the last decade. Because they negotiated a deal that niggas don't know how to negotiate. It's not that we don't know. You just don't know the doors open. It's not that we don't have smarts, we don't know how to do it. Why y'all ain't negotiating with two? Why not say for the next 20 years? We need to make sure these number one series, make sure we get it, because I know y'all gonna switch it up, just like you did with YouTube. These are the conversations that we should be having. Y'all ain't entertaining. Y'all ain't what we do.
I ain't gonna lie, this is game. This is like real life game right here. It is real life, subtle, but a fucking $1 billion worth of game.
Trust me, they will make a specialized deal just for you.
No pun intended.
Just like they do everybody, they make it just for you. But if you're not organized, And you think the only thing you do is hashtag. Y'all add to me. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about your ad in no comment section. It's the organization. We do need the comment section, but you need somebody else in the caucus that's having.
Hey, think of your personal life. How many times have you write a review for fast food or something? But then it's like you might think you're the only person in the world type stuff. So how do you change that without going into the way and being violent? How do you change that mentally?
Conversation say you gonna either do this or you ain't. Every gang bang, every territory beef, everything that you see, the penitentiary street up, it was a conversation first. And somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do, and now we gotta get with it. So the key is the conversation, and then what is the consequence? If niggas ain't willing to pull a consequence and say we'll shut this shit down, like the Tea Party did, like the Trumpers did, we don't have no power. Right.
Niggas ain't willing to say.
Hey, imagine if the you know how the Panthers and stuff stormed the people, the Capitol and stuff. Imagine if that was Trumpster. But I'm not saying like I'm against it or anything, all right? I'm not taking side, but I'm just saying some people did die in the Trump thing. Basically, that's an accessory to murder. I'm not taking side. That's just the law, right? I'm just saying.
But that's because they don't have right. But see, that's what's
You gonna jump in the car? You're not.
right. But that's it's not the people. I use the boys and analogy all the time. Look at Trey.
Look at Trey.
Trey set up did all that swinging at the air. Got some ass off of it. Got real steady for those. I'm saying he did all that swinging at the air. When against his daddy, jumped in the car. When it was time to bust, and niggas said they don't have the car. Ain't nothing wrong with Trey though. We need Trey at school though. But you need
in the car.
right on. Why would you leave it in the car? Why would you leave it in the car? This is what I say about we need that house though. This goes to your point.
Everyone got a part to play in, right? You might not like Hitler, but hey, you or somebody might be surviving because of some shit he discovered or somebody else. And of course, I gotta say, because of more technology, you know, all that shit. But, oh, seriousness, yeah.
When you say rappers get more involved, yes, but I do need you to know your role. So if I'm getting in the car, me,
Cole ain't want no beef.
yeah. And ain't no wrong with that. I advocate for
What is your lane? Are you a tough dude? You a tough nigga? You a tough boy? Or are you just a chill person? Or you get active when it's time to get active? Or you just don't care? Or you just see what you see?
But he didn't want to ride in the car.
Right, and that's important. If I tell you, man, I'm ready to bust, how you know? Because I mean, United States.
Know your role. Have people around you that can check you. And make sure you sure about what you sure about at that moment.
Air Force M60 gun, they got qualified on the M60, on the M16, on the rock 9mm bus. We don't want no confused. Did y'all hear that? I'm a security. They got bus. Yeah, so we ain't got to be confused about like what's what. It ain't just. I know I was if I had to check. When they show me what's happening, I'm qualified on all this shit. Everybody got to know their role. We ain't mad at Trey.
No,
but see, this is why I want y'all to know the danger of having Trey in the car with you. See, having like Trey gonna either tell on you or he gonna get somebody killed. Because you wasn't ready for that action.
1 or 2 hours.
1 or 2 hours. You wasn't ready for that action. Are you going to tell? That's why when Ice Cube looked at him, for those who kids watch boys, go back and watch it. It's a message in that. When he said, let me out, Ice Cube looked at him like, nigga, we knew you about that shit. You gotta not get confused. This is impossible. Don't get confused. No, but we don't know. No, but we don't know. No, we don't know. Right. No, but most people don't know because Trey had on the costume. He had on the costume. This is why when niggas die and you got niggas show up at the funeral in the costume, he had his shirt on with the blood on. He did all swinging at the air. He did all that shit, jumping out windows and shit. Politicians, they wear costumes. You gotta know between costumes.
Hey, I have certain partners or certain friends or past friends. They will fight with you, right? But sometimes you gotta wonder, are they fighting with you or just their anger? Are some people in the street just to have fun, or they actually trying to get out? Or they just completely, you do me wrong, so I gotta get the other person type shit? Type of revenge type of shit, and you know where that go? Or you actually trying to change something, you know? Feeding the community, whatever you doing. If you destroy, you must rebuild, right?
Man, you got no difference. That's it. He had a costume on. So surely I'm thinking that's his best friend. He got blood on. He saw he died. Surely this nigga gonna ride. Surely. Be swung at him. He got some ass on something. Knee along for the shit. We love him, nigga sympathy. So hey, he got out the car. I don't like that. Yeah, but it was meant to get out the car. And it also was meant for Ice Cube to do what he did. It was meant for Ice Cube to die. They said somebody had to die at the cross. It was meant for all of those things to happen. My thing was push line these niggas know your role. Like in the hood. OGs, BGs, YG. Know your role. If your job is to put graffiti in the hood, all I need you to do is put graffiti in the hood.
It's OGs that don't know they
Right, but that's where the organizing comes in.
The part that wasn't written for you.
Right. But I believe there are some OGs. It's just a few. Shout out to my big homie Killer. Shout out to Taco. What I'm saying, there are some OGs. It ain't gonna be everybody. I'm looking for everybody. I'm looking for 200. I'm looking for 100. I'm looking for 5. Hey, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Who Hey, first of all, any good pimp know how to govern. The quality is what Andre Taylor told me. He said you got to know how to govern this. Everybody did I hit the Holy Spirit. Andre Taylor said anybody. You hit it right there. It's about 10 good ones. It's about 5 good ones. Andre Taylor said, we just talked about this last week. Gorgeous Drake. He said the problem is a lot of men, shout out to him, he said a lot of men don't know how to govern. This is government we're talking about. We gotta stop talking about everybody ain't with it. Shout out to the Vietnamese, no disrespect. But you see nail shot. You don't never have no conversation on no podcast. We all gotta get together. They got their own shit individually. And you can compete with each other, make each other better. Nigga, you did that, you going viral. You compete with each other, make each other better. The problem is they having a motherfucking meeting. Saying they gonna take over this whole hood. And sitting back laughing at niggas while we sitting up talking about everybody gotta get a say for everybody. This is for the few and the chosen.
That's some real.
You know.
All I gotta say.
That's real. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, no, we don't wait. So I talked to my son to me. Shout out to them. We got 2 ways we organize. They talk about accomplices. we need allies. We need good allies. We need good allies. I ran the ally. That was the name of my company in Orlando. When it comes to politics, I don't want a fucking ally. I want an accomplice. Put your fingerprints on some motherfucking shit. Because when we go, yeah, they touch this shit with pop. Allies just such a rush of me. 1 minute we going in together. That's it, nigga. No, hold this shit with me. Because there's something about the investment that accomplice has. There's something about being in the foxhole, I guess, because I was trained one man up, one man down. It's something about being in the foxhole that makes me comfortable. Nigga, if we ain't doing it together, I ain't doing it because I don't trust your ass. But allies are important. You do need allies. That just ain't my role. So to make my son do that very well. Kill Mike do that very well. Let's get allies. I don't want to talk about cops. You ain't. Because all the other shit. Run your life, nigga. You can't go on no yard. Y'all say whatever on social media. Let anybody come say whatever they want to say. Nigga, let's run down the receipts. It ain't a penitentiary in the world. You can't go to that. Run down your receipts. You can't go to any penitentiary. And walk on the yard and say, hey, I got a good idea. Wait a minute, hold up. Where you from? Who are you? Where you from and who did you come under? And nigga, show me your paperwork.
Yeah, show me your paperwork.
We have to be like that in politics. It ain't just me saying I know how to organize. No, let's talk about the 20, 30, 40. Let's talk about the
Thoughts.
races under my belt. Let's talk about flipping the state. Let's talk about doing this shit. Let's talk about organizing the hood. Let's talk about it for real. It ain't just good enough to talk, baby. We gotta get out this motherfucker talking. We gotta get to this real, this 90s grimy shit where it matters what somebody did. I don't talk about hip hop because I say I'm hip hop, I'm cool. A lot of these pundits, no disrespect. But my counterparts sit around and put their heads in back. You ain't never been in no function. You ain't never been put on. You ain't never been. That shit matters. And it ain't no disrespect to my counterparts, but man, since I see you, homie. Like you ain't really what it is for real. And it matters. And I want you to be in that space that you are. Like I need you in that space. Just get with me. But at the end of the day, shout out to Sylvia Nunn, the founders of Pyro, who doing great things in non-profit. Who really out here. Shout out to Sylvia Nunn. When the founders of Pyro, man, that's the homegirl. When you can highlight those stories and say, man, they went from Pyro to politics and actually be invited at the function.
That's a bad book.
Man, Pyro politics. How better does it get? It doesn't get any better.
You see Pyro from Cali to New Jersey.
Right.
Shout out Sylvia.
Yeah.
Real talk.
And that's the big girl. So yeah.
Look, we're going to have to make this a 10-part series. This y'all for y'all. We set up. We're waiting on y'all to come. We're going to make this quarterly or what?
I'm moving to Atlanta. I want to come back often. We get an apartment. I got to be able to hey, that's what I need y'all to know. This is just what my calling is. It ain't. I've lost way more than I've gained. Because when you don't take one side or the other, I either take a full Democrat side, get paid for that, or take a full Republican side, get paid for that. I've been riding in the middle for a long time.
And she's official.
Been riding in the middle for a long time because it's important. This is the most important. I'm a part of Black Effect Podcast Network. For a reason. It's important that entertainment is tapped in. It's important I'm sitting down with you. It's important I told her, come on, let me tell you how this pussy mixed with politics. Let's have this conversation. Yeah. And they said, what you mean is politics? Should we go to
That needs to be a whole episode.
Yeah. And they said, what you mean is politics? Oh man, let me just show it. Let me show it. And it's the most powerful thing in the world. Just like politics.
Yo.
It's real. Once you get it, man, it's so wet. Right. So how do make that connection.
Or they're like, can you come on and talk about it? Girl, I can show you how this whole thing, from dating to courting, the fucking, the side chick, the wet spot, how all this shit is politics.
Gangsta Chronicles, another one of our podcast mates.
Let me come on and tell you how the electoral college is OGs, the YGs.
Let me break down Inglewood family,
so you can understand the electoral college. Let me come to 85SOUTH. Hey, Atlanta ain't just, we ain't just talking. It's one of those powerful. It's the only state that is literally a battleground with black control and more importantly hip hop. You were in the center. No other state. When you talk about that's why I was glad that Herschel Walker came so close. Y'all didn't even see the game with that. I was glad because it let you know you have to fuck with Atlanta.
That's right.
You ain't just pass those niggas in Georgia.
You can't do
but
that.
See, what they didn't get though. Guess what? Atlanta's this is where hip hop actually runs shit. Because when you look at Atlanta and you look at everything the brothers are doing and entertainment is doing in Atlanta, y'all truly run this shit. So now that they put you in one of the early states, I'll give y'all that game later. Georgia's one of the early states. That means you get to flip that. They literally giving you a key to flip. You don't even know it. They say it's gonna be Iowa. I'm sorry. South Carolina first. All black. This is the new early vote. I'm saying this. The early vote will matter. So you have South Carolina first.
My election, probably because of early vote. Shout out to Monaco Cruz. I won my early vote. Go ahead.
So the new. Just so y'all know, the new. What they're trying to get is the new early vote states. South Carolina first, Black, Jim Clyburn. Third, New Hampshire. New Hampshire. No. Second, New Hampshire. Third, Georgia coming to mix. Second, New Hampshire and Nevada. Georgia coming to mix. That means you get to flip it. That means say, hey, I know Jim Clyburn picked XYZ. But when it gets to 3 though, we decide it's gonna be what he say or what somebody else say. The third place is the better. Not necessarily the first. It's the third. Because the third get to say, hey, y'all say y'all going right, and then the fourth is Michigan. So when you talk about the early states, not everybody else vote. I want y'all to know it ain't about everybody. It's only about 4-5 states that really run this shit for real. And Georgia's at the center of it. And you guys are at the center of it. This is the only state that has 4 counties that are black that have flipped. Blue, red, blood, Crip. Left side, Crips, hold they flag on the left. Right side, Bloods, hold they flag on the right. Republican, right, red. Democrats, blue, left, right. It is literally Bloods and Crips. And Georgia is the only state that has black power that can do that. And Atlanta, which is the hip hop mecca for the South. So this is where your voice actually matters. This is where T.I. say and Killer Mike and what y'all say. This is where this shit matters. So you have money to you have movement, real motion. Say nigga, it's gonna be this or it ain't gonna be that. We just asked them for these 3-4 things. If we ain't getting these 3-4 things and these 5 things, we know 10 ain't gonna happen. But we want these 3-4 things. And they want our council people to be on board. We want mayor to be on board. If you organize around this, I know y'all are a national platform, but you're still in Atlanta. So at the end of the day, y'all got Georgia at your hands, literally. And that's what people come to you and say, what can we do to help? It ain't about no motherfucking hush. It's about loud. You gonna do Because the loud money is so much better. The loud money is so much better. Hey, can we break it down some games? You tell, hold on. Somebody found loud the other day. Well, wait a minute. If I tell you I'm gonna give you $5 million, be quiet. And she said, I think I'm gonna go to the meeting. What you gonna offer?
No, I'm going to the meeting. That ain't enough to shut.
That's right. The loud money. No, but I mean literally though.
But I wouldn't with it.
But the money's so much. The loud money's so much better. When they are afraid of what you gonna say and how you gonna move, that money's so much better.
It sounds fucked up. I'm nervous.
Look, fuck hypothetical money. It's hypothetical.
No, seriously. I just want our conversation to be about, it's not about paying me to shut up.
Right.
It's about paying me because I'm going to talk loud, and you need to make sure you ain't on my list.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line. If you on my list, then it is. That's right. Every other motherfucking culture does.
Look here. This gonna be installment one. Y'all better start coming back. Next time y'all come, we got some podium set up here.
We here.
But we definitely appreciate.
Is that not still, you know how the old mafia used to do to people? And come trying to, you know, not the old mafia, just say people. Trying to come and say, oh, protection fees. Even in school, whatever. Like,